We've been in space for 2 weeks and we still haven't found that time-traveling butthole Reverend Pone. But the crew is concerned with something far more dire. The food on this spaceship sucks balls.
Oh, sucking balls isn't that bad.
Alright, Sex Buddha. The food sucks donkey balls.
Try again.
Really?
George Ryerson, who works at the Whole Foods, is half monster, half donkey.
Fine, the food sucks, my balls?
Agreed.
It sure does. I mean, bologna sandwiches, tapioca, and Mr. Pibb 3 times a day, every day?
Professor Dunderhead did tell us what was on the menu before we left.
I didn't think he was serious. Man, what I wouldn't give for anything else to come out of those food replicators.
Well, I ordered the food replicator to make me spaghetti, and it made me spaghetti.
You did? Was it any good?
It tasted like somebody dropped bologna, Mr. Pibb, and tapioca in a blender, and then left it on a hot radiator for like 5 weeks.
Yeah, but was it any good?
Well, I blacked out after 1 sip, and I keep seeing little pinpricks of light everywhere.
I'm so sick of bologna that I'm willing to risk it.
I'm so desperate for change in the menu, I'd eat sushi from a lukewarm case in a Kansas gas station.
Well, I'd eat pizza that I found under a broken toilet in an Eastern European mental institution. Oh yeah? Well, I'd eat a cold stew prepared by a clumsy chef with leprosy who had 10 fingers before making the soup and only 2 when he was done.
I'm so desperate for something else, I'd eat at Arby's.
Oh, too far. What are you trying to do, make me barf?
Sorry. Well, at least we're not starving.
Yay for us. I, for one, can't wait until we can get off the contingency plan and get some decent food. Contingency plan? Yeah, the name of the ship. The Contingency Plan.
The ship's name is the Contingency Plan?
Yeah, Dunderhead said it in the hangar before we launched. I thought he meant like plan kind of contingency plan, not that the ship was named the Contingency Plan. What did you think the ship was called? I don't know. It was just the ship. It didn't have a name. Well, it does have a name, you fuckstick. It's called the Contingency Plan.
Whoa, Jason, calm down. It's just Fundy being Fundy.
Yeah, it's just me being awesome, like always. Sorry, Fundy. I'm just frustrated. The food sucks and we can't find Pone.
And as captain, you feel responsible for all of it. That you've led your friends on a dangerous mission where the probable outcome is death, as well as the destruction of time.
Yeah. Thanks, AJ.
No problem. Well, maybe we'd have better luck finding Reverend Pone if our tactical officer would do his job.
Yeah, get on the tactical officer, ball tactical officer. You're the tactical officer. Oh, yeah. Well, what am I supposed to do? I don't know why Pone traveled back in time.
You don't have to know. Just look at the facts we have and venture a guess.
Okay. What are the facts again? Gary, you answer him right now because all I want to do is throw him through the bulkhead and possibly eat his body.
Pone stole a time machine, built a spaceship, and traveled 1,982 years into the past. The question is, why did he do it?
And because I'm the only conservative fundamentalist Christian on the ship, I would have a better idea of what he may have planned. And that is bigoted. Just because we're both Christians doesn't mean... We had that argument already. We did?
Yes!
Oh. Did I win the argument? I bet I did. I always win. Just tell us what you would do if you were Pone. Fine. Let me see. I'm a jerk loser who's lost his megachurch. I have a Bible-themed fun park. I have a time machine. I travel back 1,982 years.
What could be happening in the year 32 AD that Pone is interested in?
How should I know? The only interesting thing going on in 32 AD is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh what? Nothing?
That's not nothing. You said uh-oh.
I don't want to say. Spit it out. If you think you know what he's going to try to do, then maybe we can prepare for it. But if I say it, I'm admitting that Pone and me have stuff in common, and I hate Reverend Pone, and I don't want to be like him at all in any way whatsoever.
Oh, for the millionth time, just because you have things in common doesn't mean that you guys are alike.
Yes, it does. It means that there's something wrong with me. And that's not possible because I am perfect.
You guys definitely have the same sense of humility.
Shut up! How would you like it if I told you that you had stuff in common with, Richard Nixon? A liber Nazi like you would drown yourself in a vat of gluten-free vegan pudding if you thought it was true.
No, I wouldn't.
How do you know?
Because me and former President Richard Nixon have a lot in common.
No, you don't.
Sure we do. We both like bowling, we both love the movie Patton, and we both cuss like sailors with Tourette's syndrome.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? Sure, I think he was an awful president with mental issues, but just because we share some things in common doesn't give me a case of the skeeves. He's a human being, not some horror of presidential malevolence.
But this is different. I gotta admit that I have things in common with an evil lunatic.
Pone might be an evil lunatic, but he's still just a person.
No, he's not. He's the embodiment of everything wrong.
No, he's just a dude who's about to do some really fucked up shit.
No, he's an abomination that must be hunted down and destroyed. You too, AJ? I've been in a bad mood since that spaghetti.
Guys, we shouldn't be turning Pone into some sort of weird movie villain. I'm sure in his own screwed up head he thinks he's doing something good.
No, he's not. I bet he's wearing all black and reveling in his evil. That's what evil people do. They walk around saying, "Oh, look at me and all the evil that I like to do." And then he laughs an evil laugh and twirls his mustache or something.
Real-life villains don't think they're evil, Fundy.
Satan does.
Like I said, real-life villains.
The Illuminati does.
Real-life villains. Man, I knew you were libtarded, but I had no idea you were so libtarded that you can humanize obviously evil people.
But he is human. What good does it make to turn him into an exaggerated cartoon villain?
Ooh, I know! It makes him easier to hate! And it makes him easier to kill. If you don't see him as a person, you can kill him guilt-free. We do it every time we go to war. We demonize our enemies, dehumanize them.
And it's not just used for war. It's used all the time on the internet and on YouTube.
Wait. Are you saying that when some dork on YouTube says that so-and-so is worse than Hitler or cancer, that they are dehumanizing them so that they're easier to kill? 'Cause that is a boatload of baby diapers.
No, most times it's done as a joke. A tired, overused joke. But it makes it easier for the person making the statement to discount the other person's opinions and not view them as a human being.
Oh, so like a straw man.
No, a straw man is when you claim you have successfully defeated somebody's argument when in fact that person never made that argument in the first place. This is more visceral.
But we're gonna have to kill him. He wants to destroy the timeline.
No, we have to stop him.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes down to it and we have no other option, then yeah, we'll have to kill him, but I hope we don't have to.
Don't give me that Starfleet namby-pamby sanctity of life crap. We are talking about saving everybody. We should kill first and handhold later.
Can I point out the irony of a pro-lifer disregarding the sanctity of life?
No.
Wait, didn't we blow up the Arbiters last year? Like, all of them? The Arbiters weren't alive.
Technically they were, and that was different. They clearly outlined what they planned to do, and it was a buttload of awful. They wouldn't negotiate, and they were kidnapping and killing people. They clearly said that they wanted to destroy the world. We don't even know what Pone wants to do, but you two want to kill him anyway.
Like baby Jesus says, better safe than sorry.
Considering what's at stake, I would think you guys would want to kill Pone. I mean, potentially, he could ruin or end billions of lives.
I can't kill someone based on what they could do. What if he's just traveling back in time to look around, huh? Like a little vacation, a time tourist.
Well, he did destroy the UN and the Capitol before he left.
Not to mention my church. My glorious gone before it could make me rich beyond my wildest dreams church.
So this is all about revenge. You want to dehumanize him so you can kill him and get your revenge boner stroked.
Nobody's stroking my boner. Pone has proven that he's dangerous, and I says he needs killing.
I say I gotta agree. He's too dangerous to live. Well, I'm not a murderer, and I say no.
And I say I'm captain, so nuts to your kill first plan.
if it turns out that what he's doing threatens to fuck up everybody's shit, and he won't listen to reason, and we can't capture him, then, and only then, will we kill him. But I am captain! Now I order you to tell me what you think he has planned. Fine, but I'm only doing this so we can get to Pone and throttle his loose meat chicken neck, and not because I recognize your phony baloney rank.
Oh, please don't say the word baloney.
If I were Pone, then there's only one reason why I would travel back to 32 AD.
A guilt-free sexual escapade?
No.
He's gonna kill his own great so on and so forth grandfather and create a universe-ending time paradox!
No. He's gonna kidnap Jesus. Hey, I'm the tactician around here. You stole my thunder. Give me back my thunder.
Jesus. As in, Jesus, I can see your house from here, Christ.
Is there another Jesus?
Millions of them. But why would he want to kidnap Jesus Christ? I mean, Pone's one of his biggest fans.
Speaking as a fanboy, I can tell you there's nothing more dangerous than a crazed fan. We better find him and fast. Yeah. Wait, you don't believe in Jesus, Jason? True, but what do you think Pone will do when he arrives in Bible times and there's no Jesus around?
Oh shit. I will see your oh shit and raise you an oh fuck.
You guys don't got a thing to worry about. Jesus is totally real and totally there. Wow, I'm kind of actually excited to meet the J-Man. Hey, if we get to Earth first, do you think I can go down and spend some time with him and stuff? Fundy, we're trying to preserve the timeline. We can't have you go down to Earth fucking things up. Who knows what would happen? I totally won't mess up the timeline. I just want like 5 selfies with him. Ooh, I know. We could do a collaboration video with him. Think of the views. Hey everybody, it's me, Oswald. And I got a job to do and I'm gonna do it. Right, Jason? That's right. Okay, so let's shout me out some podcasts. First podcast I'm going to shout out is this one. Let me listen with Atticus and Jason. And on that show, they tell some stories and they make some jokes and they're very haha funny. And Jason and Atticus are like bestest friends and it's a good time had by everyone. The other podcast is this one, Cinema Shack, with Mike and Alex. And they talk about weird stuff about movies. And it's funny and they have opinions and it's mostly just like commentary. So please, go to the Let Me Listen podcast and listen to them. Thanks. Wow. What? You actually did that without going into weird tangents or not knowing what the podcasts were or mischaracterizing the podcast as something awful. I never do that. You do it almost all the time. We've never had one where you haven't done a weird thing about the podcast, like me and Atticus are always gross and stuff. I have never said that you guys are gross and stuff. You guys are the bestest guys in the world, and you have the bestest podcast in the world, and everyone should listen to it all the time. What do you want? I don't want anything. Oh, yeah you do. No, I don't. I'm just doing my job real good. No. You only do this when you want something. What do you want? You're accusing me of doing my job right so that I can get special treats and gifts, like maybe a pony ride and some candy while I'm eating, that I can eat while I'm riding the pony, and that I get to keep the pony after the pony ride, and he comes home and he lives with me, and his name is Gummo the pony, and me and Gummo the pony become best friends forever, and that's what I'm asking for? Sure. Well, I do want one, Gummo the pony, and you are gonna give it to me, or I'm gonna start having a freak out and start talking about how Lemme Finish is one of the grossest podcasts I've ever heard, and it's always talking about sexy times, and I don't even know what Cinema Shack is, but it sure does sound messed up. Oh, you were so close to getting the pony. Don't play with me.